I'm Teri Angel here with my co-host Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
Our beautiful family, Christine Elizabeth,
Hello, everyone.
Charlie Charman,
Hello and good evening, everyone.
and Auntie Jean.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
We're so glad you all could join us tonight, and we're going to get started by a meditation to take us into our heart. So, Karen, please take us there.
Okay. Let's just take a moment and feel into presence. Let yourself just rest in that presence, feeling a gentleness and a tenderness, and recognizing that as you relax into this presence, just slowing down your breath, just closing your eyes, just letting your whole body be relaxed. Feel your shoulders dropping. Feel the buzzing sensations in your fingertips and your toes. And let yourself recognize the spacious self. This is your self with no form, with no shape, with no complaints, with no explaining, with only gratitude. Everything flows through the spacious self. Nothing gets stuck. Let yourself be that spacious self just for this moment. Let that energy feel the floating. Feel the spacious opening. Feel the welcome and the wonder of being your true self. Feel the recognition of recognizing that you know that self. That spacious self has been with you through every obstacle. And in this moment, every obstacle, every barrier, every illusion is floating through this spacious self. This spacious self is innocent. It has no memory. It has no interest or attention on the past or the future. It is eternal presence, eternal joy, eternal love. And it's welcoming you, the one you believed you were, the person you believed you needed to be in this insane world, how you can fit in. The spacious self forgets for a moment who it really is. And that's okay. Let that be an alarm clock. Every time you feel yourself have any little upset, any little irritation, choose to come back to the breath, back to the moment, and welcome in your spacious self with tenderness and gentleness. All are accepting gentleness and tenderness. We accept that for all because all is one and all is love. All is light. And this spacious self is filled with healing, loving energy. It's nothing but love. Just keep resting in that, trusting that the spacious self, the self with no form, the self with no name, the self with no history, the self that is at peace and at one with all life, is all you need to relax into. Feel into the stillness. Feel the embrace of the spacious self holding you and cradling you, recognizing, remember, recognition is just awakening to the true self. No more playing, make believe, putting on costumes and masks, trying to be what you think others think you need to be. Just resting as the self, the nobody. Nobody here to fail or succeed. By this grace, we're being shown to put our burdens and our worries down and notice that love is all around. So feel into that as you come back. Just know that you are that spacious self, that all the other stuff is just part of the silliness. And in that knowing of the certainty of the silliness that this whole idea of separation is, we can just rest. Whether we have our eyes open or our eyes closed, we can still feel that spacious self.
That was
And this
so
day we chose to spend in peace. And I definitely did. I made it my goal and my commitment to spend the day in any moment that I felt I was being rushed or had someplace that was any feelings of choosing to have stress, I took to my bed or I took to a chair or I took to a bench in nature and I just stopped. Spirit, take over, please.
that was so wise. I wish I had done that. And I knew I was supposed to be in peace. And here I was, it's like I do this. I there's something I have to do and I procrastinate and then it becomes like a pressure on me. And as soon as I take care of that one, I put another pressure on me instead of just saying, okay, you have these things you have to do. So do it, get it over with, and then go to the next one. But don't put that pressure on me, you know? And so you're so wise. And I have to tell you about your meditation. I can't tell you how beautiful that was for me. You know, I have this terrible fear. I don't know if anyone else has this. Of ever being unclothed in front of anybody else. You know, I'm very, I never want anyone to ever, I don't know, it's something from my childhood, I suppose. But when you said that, when you talked about seeing yourself, your bigger self, your true self inside, and all I could see was this beautiful light, and it made me feel so wonderful that I've had that all my life, and I haven't appreciated it, haven't gone into it and realized how very wonderful that is. So thank you for that. It just really
Just keep
helped me.
reminding yourself too, though, that this instant is the only time there is. Like
It's
now that you had this moment, now that you've had that experience, just keep choosing it. Don't worry about how you did it in the past. Don't worry about what happened even an hour ago. Just from this moment forward, just choose to be your spacious self. Choose to be that
oh,
and just
thank
keep
you.
coming back to it. And the more you come back to it, the more you recognize, I like being this self. This self
You
is
do.
kind of
It's
cool.
just so beautiful.
You know,
Thank
this self
you.
doesn't seem to have any problems.
I know. No, it was wonderful.
You know,
Thank
the self that I made has all these issues. She kind of thinks she's not worthy of being her true self. I think it's silly now when I look at it. Now I can really see. I didn't see it before though, but I'm not worried about before because this instant is the only time there is.
you. Absolutely.
I'm so happy that that brought you that much joy. I
Oh,
could be.
I can't tell you. And I was thinking, you know, that other self that I was afraid to show is created by the ego. So naturally, I was going to be more or less ashamed of it. But the inner self is created by love. And oh, I love that inner self so much. I hope everybody loves their inner self. I'm sure they do.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, and you're choosing it right now. You chose to have that peaceful moment. You chose to take that moment for yourself. Just keep choosing it.
Yep.
Whew.
said so. It's very positive too.
Look at the
Couldn't hear
positive.
you, Chris.
She said, look at the positive.
Oh, you're so smart. It was a beautiful lesson too. Beautiful. Stay in your father's peace.
Yes. And that was a beautiful meditation, Karen. Thank you. But 255 from Pam. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. That's the title. And then there's a quote from Tony Robbins. Disbelief in magic can force a poor soul into believing in government and business. And the above line, uttered by Don Corleone in The Godfather, is what's known as Hobson's choice. It might look like a choice, but there's really only one person. The phrase originated in the 16th century with Thomas Hobson, a stable owner in Cambridge, England. While the enterprising livery owner had 40 horses, his customers were given one choice: the horse nearest the stable door. Today I'm offering just such a Hobson's choice, perfect peace, as lesson 255 offers, is the horse by the stable door. It's the only choice being offered. I can gaze at all the other horses. The kids overslept. The sink is clogged. There's an accident on the freeway. But the only item on the university menu is perfect peace. So sure I can opt for the illusionary severed horse's head. I can pretend the other's horses are more important. Or I can decide now to surrender to ultimate reality. I have no cares, and I remain forever in the peace of heaven. As Henry Ford liked to say about his Model T, you can have any color you like, as long as it's black. So that's what's only thing on the menu.
Yeah.
The model black tree and peace. So we can drive around the world looking for that accident on the freeway. We're looking for that perfect horse. Oh, we can just go into the peace. I really like this lesson. It was really,
I
yeah,
do too. I love
yeah,
Pam. She just I love how she just takes everything and makes it so easy peasy.
right, yeah. It's just so simple. It's,
She's a perfect example though. Like she's had so many struggles and challenges, but she still is just so lighthearted and wholehearted in everything she does. It's like she just lives in that high vibration.
yeah, me
And she
too.
and she just laughs at all the silliness of the separation. I mean, I just that's my choice now is I'm just I used to be resistant of it. I used to be
Right.
so resistant, like trying to prove that it's not real, it's not real, it's not real. but I guess that there was 20% of me that did believe it was real. And so that's why I was constantly, trying to protect the false part that I thought was real. But now that it's like it just poof, it's gone. It's not even here anymore.
Yeah.
And if it does show up, I just kind of laugh at it, especially because it just sounds like Charlie Brown. It sounds like wah, 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 wah.
Yeah. I
Womp, womp, womp. Yeah.
I
Oh,
took my friend
see?
actually it's my
Dear
friend's mother,
Mother
but she's my friend.
Charlie.
You know,
Charlie
she's like 84 years old, and she had a physical an appointment. You know, she's been getting dizzy lately, and she sees a visual guy, and they do she's off balance and everything. He fell and busted a couple ribs, and then a UPS truck hit her car that was parked in the parking lot, so she has no car. So I
Brown.
drove it today,
Oh,
and and she wanted to take me out to lunch, and I said, "No, that's okay. You don't have to do that." I said, "You endowed me with your love today." So she was, yeah, she's a very sweet woman, and yeah. So I was, and she was talking about her clogged sink. So of course, there had to be a clogged sink in today's thing. So, yeah. She talked about the plumber and guess how much it costs. I said $300, and she said, "Yeah, $330." So yeah. So anywho, how yeah, a lot of synchronicities.
Yeah, it was cold out California day, and I said, "Oh, it's my
Yeah, I
fault."
love what you're wearing, Christine. It looks so cute.
she's
Yes,
got
Mom.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, I bought it at Five Below, my
And
favorite.
it feels like 5 below. Cold out.
You on with you on
Anyway, we
Monday?
got insights today, or are you up to reading a little bit, or we can
Yeah,
skip?
I'll read the insights.
All right.
Yeah, Mama.
I didn't know if you were feeling good enough. So,
I'm not feeling very good, but I can read.
yeah, okay.
Okay. So it says, today I would practice bringing all thoughts of differences to the Holy Spirit for His perspective. I would open my mind and let Him teach me how to spend the day in perfect peace. A key word for me in this lesson is the word choose. I choose to spend this day in perfect peace. Today I have the opportunity to spend each moment in perfect peace if I so choose. Today I will choose something else instead, or will I choose to recognize the barriers to peace for what they are, and with the help of the Holy Spirit, quietly let them go? The experience of peace happens in the now moment. It's not in the past or the future. Peace is always experienced now. Where would I live today? Am I willing to live in a state of peace? This is my practice now, all through the day, to consciously choose peace. Today's lesson was a challenge for me. I had a situation that was blocking my peace. Well, everything worked out, and I'm so glad that I used this problem as an opportunity to practice choosing peace. And boy, can I relate to what they are saying. Today was a very challenging day for me as well. You know, when something hits us physically, it distracts us. It takes us away from our heart and what's real. And it's very real because we're in a human body. So the feelings are real, the pain is real. Whatever is going on, whatever that struggle is, it demands our attention when it starts screaming at us. And so, yeah, so today I spent a big part of the day just calming that energy. I did what I knew to do. I reached out to others and said, "Hey, I need your help. I need you to help clear this energy from me, from my field, so that I can rise higher in my vibration." And that's exactly what happened. And so once I started feeling that people were helping and sending positive energy, sending Reiki, sending energy healing, I was able to get up out of bed. I was able to move around, take the dog outside, even though it was cold. and, and I was able to start to be more aware of myself as a spirit being instead of being so aware of the human being. We had a lesson, I think it was a lesson in the Course in Miracles, or it might have been just a teaching from the angels, that we are both. We are human and we are spirit. We chose to come here to incarnate. And so we have to really pay attention to both. And when we can do that, and there's sometimes going to be a struggle, just like today. There's sometimes going to be that challenge that says, "Hey, pay more attention to me." And when it screams loud enough, then we have to pay attention to it. And I think everything happens for a reason. There's no accidents or coincidences. So I had to slow down and take care of myself physically so that I could be more present for the spiritual me. So it's all about balance. It's all about not ignoring what's going on, whether it's physical or spiritual, but looking at what you're making priority. And my priority is to live each day the best that I can while I'm here in this body. And sometimes that means taking care of the body and getting rest when it needs rest, giving it nutrition when it needs nutrition. So choosing to spend the day in perfect peace sometimes looks like just taking care of ourselves so that we can be more calm and in more peaceful state of mind. So that was my day and my insight and the inside message all wrapped into one. And welcome Natasha, who has joined us on YouTube. Thank you for being here, Natasha.
Yeah. And I went window but yeah, talking while on my chat will be special for everyone. See? Look at the nice very positive.
Look at the positive always, Chris. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we don't have to go into a low vibration when we're having a challenge. We can just say, what do I need to do right now in this moment?
Yes,
And
I'm
like I
by
said, sometimes just
pleasure.
taking care of ourselves, that's the best thing we can do.
And I went way to homemade goods and I look at some way stuff I said, oh my that I can't. I understand. So I said, oh wait, angels are nothing and no money. So I did not, and I listened.
Good for you, Chris.
And by TJ Maxx.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got the next lesson up, 256.
And our
God,
miracle came in. Hello, Marlene.
Marlene, hello, darling.
Marlene, I love you.
Okay, we are 256. God is the only goal I have today. The way to God is through forgiveness here. There is no other way. If sin had not been cherished by the mind, what need would there be have been to find the way to where you are? Who would still be uncertain? Who could be unsure of who he is? And who would yet remain asleep in heavy clouds of doubt about the holiness of him whom God created sinless? Here, we can but dream, but we can dream we have forgiven him in whom all sin remains impossible. And it is this we choose to dream today. God is our goal. Forgiveness is the means by which our minds return at last. And so, our Father, would we come to you in your appointed way. We have no goal except to hear your voice and to find the way your sacred word has pointed out to us.
Beautiful. Another beautiful lesson for us
It's
to
spending
delve in.
another day in peace.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm ready for that.
Me
Okay. Well,
too.
we are going to change our hats and start chanting now. And the first one, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Karen?
All right, so this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number, and then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in a short meditation on freedom, and then we'll go into our second chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed. Om
Om
Nam
Namaha. We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha. We declare that all illusions, illness, and allergies be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Om Gam Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Gam Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om Gam Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om
Ganapataye
Gam
Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Pray
Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Gonna
Ganapataye
pray
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Pray
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Gonna
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
pray
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om Gam
Gonna
Ganapataye
pray
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om Gam
Gonna
Ganapataye
pray.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Ganapataye
Gam
Namaha.
Ganapataye.
Om
Gonna
Ganapataye
pray
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Gonna
Ganapataye
pray
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha. Om
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Gam Bhataye Namaha.
Let's take a breath in our heart center. Focus in on what just happened with this chant, breaking through barriers, releasing obstacles. Those are all in our mind. The only way we can clear them is to choose to clear them, to make that decision to let go. There really is nothing that's keeping us from our Creator, just our thoughts, just the illusion that there is something there. So when we release, and this chant helps us to do the release, then we feel the energy of freedom. We feel lighter. Our energy bodies become lighter and we lift up higher in frequency. And in that frequency, we can see the miracles. So let's go into our next chant, the miracle chant, to really feel those miracles coming forward. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is the chant. Karen, would you talk about that, please?
Yes, so this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number, and then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
We declare that all are happy and healthy. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
We declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
myoho
Renge
renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
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 Kyo.
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 Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Renge
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Namyaho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Nam
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Namyaho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo. Namyaho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Namyaho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge
Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Namyaho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho Renge
Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Namyaho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Let's take a deep breath into our lungs and let it flow into our heart center. Feel now into the energy of love, of peace, of joy that's in your heart. Doing this miracle chant just elevates our vibration. And every night as we chant Om, feel your energy rise higher as you chant that beautiful chant that is the cosmic sound of God. After we do 3 chants of Om, we'll stay in our hearts and give that love away into the world. So take a deep breath, and you're invited to join us in the chanting of Om. Hold that love in your heart. Hold that energy of peace. And if your heart is full of peace, you probably want others to share that, to feel that same feeling that you're feeling. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to set an intention together that when we breathe in love, joy, and peace in our heart, we're going to send that out on assignment and let that feeling that we have inside go forward into the world to touch other hearts, hearts that are ready to receive the energy of love, hearts that may be feeling alone and not knowing that they are loved. So let's send this energy together into the world to touch the hearts of every being on the planet, the humans, the animals, the plants, the water, everything that has energy. We set the intention that the wave that we're sending forward will have the power to touch everyone and everything on our planet. Om Shanti Shanti. Om Peace. 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 May peace prevail in our world. Peace in our hearts. Peace in our homes. and peace in our world. Om Shanti. Every night we make a declaration about this, and it's on the screen for all of us to say together as Chris guides us there with a countdown. And welcome, before that, welcome to Ramilo, who joined us. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
All right, Chris,
We do this every night, everyone. One, two, three. We
we
declare the
We
declare
declare
that
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 there
there
is
is peace on earth,
the most
and we
and
And
declare
we
that
declare
peace
that
peace
begins
peace
inside of
inside
all.
of
inside
us. I
of
I
choose
choose
to
to be the
be
only
the
the
light.
only
only
light.
light. So it is.
Amen.
ever
Amen,
and ever.
ever.
Amen.
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 And for all you out there, we are a group that created a movement, and the group is known as the
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 peace.
P's for
Peas
peace.
for Peace. Yes, the Peas for Peace. The Peas for Peace have been doing this for 1,248 days now. We've been chanting for peace.
Yes. And as Charlie said, we are a group called the Peace for Peace, and we're also a movement. And that movement has been working very hard to bring peace to the earth. And you know what? We are starting to notice a difference. And we have peace all over the world. We have our peace here. We have Charlie, our wonderful, charming pea. We have Chris, our beautiful, happy pea all the time. We have Karen, our lovely angel pea. And then we have Teri, who's our mama pea. She's our super pea. And we have Marlene P. and Natasha P. and Roneo. I don't know you very well, but you are a honorary P tonight too. And I'm Auntie Jean P. And like I said, we have Gracie P. and Catherine P. and Asha P. And we just have P's everywhere, even in India and Australia, Canada, England, just everywhere. So we're asking you, we're inviting you to join us and be a part of this movement. So I want to ask you in song, sort of, wouldn't you
To
like to
be
be
a
Yeah,
P
to?
to
peace.
And bringing peace to the world, I think, is a desire of everyone's heart. If you really asked every individual, what one thing would you like for the whole world, they would say peace. And we're doing everything we can to do that, to raise those vibrations. And let me tell you, it works. We have a wonderful, wonderful program every single day at 1:11 Eastern Time, where those who are Peace for Peace and everybody else, many peace groups, and lots of people who have love and peace in their heart, we meet together and we say a meditation for only 7 minutes every day for peace. But boy, you can feel that energy go out from all of us and working and bringing peace to this earth. So I hope you will join us. The address, the site is scrolling right below our pictures right now. www.10millionforworldpeace.org. And we also have a Facebook account. And please join us because the more, I think Karen can correct me, but I think one person's good intentions affects about 1,700. Is that correct, Karen?
750,000.
I got it reversed. I do that a lot. 750,000 people, one positive intention of love affects that many. So the more we have, how long would it take us to fill the earth? So please come. And Teri, would you like to add anything to that?
Nope, you did perfect, Jean.
Oh, well, we love you all. And I think Teri wants to. Oh, we want to say good night to our beautiful Gracie and to all our peeps who aren't here. And we love you, miss you, and we ask you to please come in. And thank you all for being here. We love you all. And Teri, you want to close?
We do this every night, so come back again tomorrow, and we leave you with
Namaste.
Yay,
Namaste.
y'all. Bye,
Namaste.
everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Chanting wherever
Thank
you
you so much.
are.